Okay, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty, are we? May Day. It was, actually, I mean, May Day started, I'm sure the first year was 1967. And clever professor that I am, I thought, well, it's getting to be May Day. And there are poems about gather ye rosebuds while ye may, or Corinna's going a-maying, or nothing is so beautiful as spring, and May Day poems. So I thought that's a wildly imaginative thing to do, to teach a May Day poem around May Day. Spring by Jared Manley Hopkins. Nothing is so beautiful as spring, when weeds and wheels shoot long and lovely and lush. And a young man raises his hand, Mr. Lamond, yes, Mr. Yes. He said, you know, it's going to be May Day next week, and we're reading about May Day now. He said, instead of reading about it, why don't we do it? So that's how it began. And I got strawberries, I got wine, and I got these crepe streamers and things, and we all danced around the maypole. They brought their guitars, we sang Peter, Paul, and Mary songs and stuff like that, and realized in actual, you know, being the poems we'd been talking about. So, so it came out of that. And then a group of young men apparently decided to move the maypole in front of Hudson Hall. And I came in the next day to learn that the young men had danced around, and they took some of them took their clothes off, and that's how that began, you know. So, what is all this juice and all this joy? A strain of the earth's sweet being in the beginning in Eden Garden. So I did it for about maybe 15 years. And then it became expensive, you know, because more students came, like everybody came, if you will. And it also became too big and too raucous and too, if you will, controversial. So one time, a boy, you know, the old days was, it's okay if you stay on campus. But if you go into on the road, 213, Washington Avenue, or into town with no clothes on, it's an offense against whatever, and one boy was arrested. When that boy was arrested, it became international headlines, because the students went down, the jail was in town, and students went down saying free, his nickname was, I won't tell it because of giveaway, but free, 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 free. So it was like student rioting, which it wasn't. And they get this, you know, it became something other than dance around the maypole, sing a song, recite a poem, eat a strawberry, and drink some wine. It became this massive event at Washington College with some awkward consequences. Have, get, before it cloy, before it cloud. And that's what I wanted always to be the legacy of May Day, not the headlines, not the naughtiness, not the things that happen on the fringes of it, you know. Well, the line in the Hopkins poem that what he's aware of in the springtime is, he talks about the spring as being a remnant of the Garden of Eden, and in its newness, in its beauty, and he calls it innocent mind and May Day, in girl and boy. Most, O maid's child, thy choice, and worthy the winning. Cherish it, really. I mean, the students do, and so it's good.